Polar bear eating pumpkin photo courtesy of Cochrane Polar Bear Habitat. It's not every day that Henry the polar bear sees something that weighs more than he does. At 1,200 pounds, the polar bear is the world's largest land predator, but here was something substantially heavier, and it was just sitting there in his enclosure. Henry the polar bear eating pumpkin photo courtesy of Cochrane Polar Bear Habitat defensive. At first, Henry eventually dug into the sweet crunchy flesh of a giant, 1,400 pounds pumpkin that was donated to the non-profit that looks after him. The photos will steal a chuckle out of anyone. Reported first by CTV News, the Cochrane Polar Bear Habitat received the pumpkin as a total coincidence, and the organization's manager Amy Baxender told the outlet how it happened. One of my staff was driving up from down south and ended up directly behind this pumpkin as it was on the highway, she said. Her staff member gave her a call and said that the truck carrying the massive gourd had a logo on the side, AG Creek Gardens. Baxender decided to call them up, and pretty quickly they got back to me and said if we don't take it, it's just going in the compost. Henry actually came out and didn't know what it was and got actually quite defensive because I think he was just quite shocked at this new thing in his enclosure. Evolved to eat mostly baby seals, which are all fat, a polar bear consumed through a pumpkin without putting on any weight at all. Unlike for humans, for whom a pumpkin or squash is a complex carb with polyphenols and fiber, for a bear it's all empty calories. Henry, having eaten his fill photo courtesy of Cochrane Polar Bear Habitat. The Cochrane Habitat in Ontario is the world's only non-profit organisation that provides sanctuary to polar bears in need of human care and who can't live in the wild anymore. They often receive presents for their bears around Polar Bear Awareness Week. More photogenic bears, bear shocks vets by going into remission from terminal cancer after taking meds in Hawaii. A rare treat that delights. Her hilarious video shows bear attempting to get into a hammock in Colorado. Orphan polar bear that love to hug Arctic workers gets new life. Photos released by the Habitat show Henry in something of a food coma after smashing around a third of the pumpkin in one sitting.